Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. Today I'm covering Bling Empire, Season 1, Episode 3, What's in Anna's Shower. Now if you want to watch this show along with me, it's on Netflix, so go over and check it out. It's definitely I'm enjoying it. It's worth the watch. It's all about the richness and opulence, and these people have so much money. It's so interesting to see. But this episode in particular was pretty spicy, so let's get into it. Okay, so it's Kevin and Kane and their friend Jessie, and they are over at the store. They're looking through, they're finding ingredients. So Jessie and Cherie, we probably know the least amount about them. Remember, we got to know more about Cherie in the last episode. She is pregnant. She's about to have their second baby. They have a little girl named Jador. They're about to have a little boy. They've been in a relationship for 4 years, and they're not married. And they explain in Asian cultures, it's unusual. So it's not a traditional relationship. So the prices at the store are unbelievable. They are looking at ingredients to make this soup, and Kevin points out it's going to be the most expensive bowl of soup ever. They find fish ma, I believe it's pronounced, for $15,000. So Kane says, yep, they'll take 2 of them. I'm just going to leave that there. $30,000 on fish ma to make a soup. But Jessie, remember, is the heir to a furniture fortune, and his girlfriend Cherie is heir to a denim fortune. So yeah, that's a lot of money. So switching gears, we go over to Anna's. Now look how Anna stands. I noticed it more this episode. It is funny. She walks like the weight of the world is on her shoulders. She's always a little hunched over, and she speaks very quietly. But I still love her. I think she's like kooky and eccentric and everything I look for reality TV. Again, I'd like to remind everybody, net worth, $600 million. Dad was an arms dealer for Russia. She's part Russian. And she just intrigues me. She has this mansion in Beverly Hills, and she's fascinating. She loves Paris. I love Paris. I love her. Okay, so Kim is over at her house. She's playing her piano. She's entertaining herself while she was waiting for Anna to get dressed. So we learn from Anna trust is an issue. We find out she had an assistant who walked out with $4 to $5 million of her jewelry. She said that person walked out in broad daylight. Oh my gosh. So she wants friends who have morals and scruples and that respect her. Kim says she's intrigued by Anna, especially when Anna whispers. It is intriguing the way Anna talks. So they walk around the house and they talk about, so Anna tells a story about some pets passing away, some fish especially. Kim starts getting into this thing where the house is haunted. Kim explains she has a fear of spirits. She says one time she took a shower. When she came out, there was a name written on the mirror in the steam. Anna has all these fancy cars parked out front. That has nothing to do with spirits, just an observation. Kim says she likes Anna. She has really great energy. And Kim is suggesting that they hit up Rodeo Drive sometime together. Anna seems open to that idea. So we're over at Cherie and Jessie's house. They, again, together, it says 5 years. Their baby girl is Jador. They have another on the way. It's a little boy. She could go literally any time. They're talking about ideal dates for him to be born. She brings up a proposal. And he says he's already made a promise. And she says he loves to be the boss. He's saying there's no hurry. She says she feels caught in the middle of being an American girl, but also having Chinese values. She says she's starting to feel taken advantage of. This felt a little bit forced. It sounds like they've been living together a long time, non-traditional family, having a baby. You know, she's bringing up the idea of engagement. He's like, I'm not ready, but I do love you. Apparently he gave her a promise ring. We see that promise ring later. It's massive. But she's wanting something to change. I just want to point out her confessional look, too. She's just over the top, and I kind of love it. I mean, obviously, I would never wear something like this, but she looks great, expensive. I don't know what the word is, but it's fun to watch. I hate to even go over. Then we go over to Andrew and Kelly. He's a dick. He's the one that was awful. We know this. Okay. He says he made a mistake in Paris, and now he wants to surprise her with something. Again, I just feel the disgustingness dripping off him. He's trying to make amends for Paris, but I'm sorry, he was an abusive asshole. There is no making amends. She needs to dump him. This felt very staged and forced. It's like, oh, hey, I just realized how I come off looking from the Paris incident, so let me make this up to you by taking you to this Airstream by the sea. That looked like my idea of hell, by the way. I don't mind camping. I don't mind Airstream. I just mean being there with him. He's the devil. I just think she's so beautiful, and she's got it all going for her. She seems smart and talented and motivated, and I don't understand what she's doing with this Power Ranger douchebag. So we go back over to Cherie and Jessie's, and we find out she's in labor. So they're headed out. She's worried about... she's trying to get out of there, and he's so worried about his clothes matching. So we see him go to the hospital, and then she gives birth, and they have a little baby boy. Remember, their girl is named Jador. This little boy they named Javon. Then we get this confessional look from her, which I found very interesting, especially the huge pearl crown. Okay, then Kane, who I also love on the show, is throwing a party. He's from Singapore, and he wants to show everyone what Singapore means to him. He said he's always in the paper, especially on the front page, and it's Singapore Day. So Christine arrives, Kevin arrives, he's wearing Dior. He's surprised that Christine doesn't know that it was Dior. I don't know, I found that funny that he's hung up on this. They all talk about Cherie giving birth, and they call her and say congratulations. Anna over and over says she wants the placenta. She wants the placenta for a facial. Ew. We see a performance from Catherine Ho, and Anna says that she was surprised to see Andrew and Kelly together. So they sit down and they talk, and Kelly says that they've been in couples therapy. Girl, there is not enough therapy in the world to fix this man. Christine asks Anna about traveling with him, and Kelly says Paris. She tells her about Paris, how he screamed and called her names, and he's a terrible human being. Cut to Andrew saying, I see the girls talking about us in Paris. This is starting to rub and trigger me. Privacy is an issue. Why does the world have to know this? Hey, asshole, you're on a freaking reality TV show and you're shocked that people are talking about you. It just really bothered me to see him leering at them while they're talking, and he's staring and he's getting increasingly angry, but he's trying to hide it for the camera, and he just gives me awful vibes, and I want him off my TV. We kind of jump around a lot this episode. Then we go over to Anna's house. Anna is having a lot of friends over. She's having a spa day at her house. Again, she's filthy rich. When you have that much money, you can make anything happen at your house. So Kevin points out again that there's more people working than there are guests. So she has plenty of people to attend to every guest. We see that Kevin ends up going for a massage. He jumps on the table thinking he's going to get this nice massage. And the lady puts on gloves and ends up giving a mouth massage. Have you ever heard of such a thing? I have not. Anna says it's amazing and it de-stresses you. And it's a fun thing, a whimsical thing that she does. Kim starts suggesting that they do a spiritual cleanse for the house. She brought a Bible. She wants to hold it to protect herself from whatever's going on in this house. So let me say, the thing that bothers me a little bit about this show is we're introduced to so many people all the time, and they don't do a great job about reminding us of who's who. So the guy in the khaki pants here, his name is actually Guy Tang. I don't remember meeting him. He just kind of shows up. He's at this party. This is him right here. He follows around Kim as she's going through the house. She says she talks about a spiritual cleanse for the house. Okay. You guys, this scene really, really bugged me. Here's why. So they're all outside doing the spa treatment that Anna graciously set up. Kim takes it on herself to walk through the house and do a spiritual cleanse. She didn't mention it to Anna, or if she did, she didn't say she was going to go through the whole house. So they end up upstairs in Anna's shower. They find some personal things, a penis pump, and they start laughing like kids about it. They keep on and carrying on. Okay. So then Kim starts saying, ew, ew, ew. And Guy takes a towel, picks up the penis pump. So they're taking it a step further, right? They're moving around, making a big deal. Kim starts yelling, throw it out the window, throw it out the window. So Guy throws it out the window. So right where everybody's getting their massages and stuff lands his penis pump. They're laughing so hard, Anna is not amused. Anna says this is a fuck you situation. Kane says he owns the same penis pump in his home. I love Kane. Anna says, Kim, you shouldn't go through people's homes. Anna to camera says, you shouldn't go, she says it again, you shouldn't go through people's houses, and she is pissed. Kim starts doing this defense. She realizes she fucked up. She starts doing this thing. It wasn't me, it was Guy. Kevin says, I love Kevin. He says, Anna opened her house to everybody, and Kim disrespected her. And Guy starts to apologize to Kim. I'm sorry, not to Kim, to Anna. Well, Kim kind of gets upset and goes to leave. Anna says she misjudged Kim and that Kim doesn't belong in her world. And I understand. I get it. That's such BS. I mean, again, I get it. It's reality TV. It's probably staged. But if this is real, if we're pretending like this is real, he'll go through somebody's house. And even if you do, you just kind of turn a blind eye if you find something like that. You know what I mean? Like, I might do this to my best friend where I know it's okay, but I wouldn't do this to, like, an acquaintance that had me over if I found something, you know, that could be potentially embarrassing in their house. You just ignore it and move on. Be a grown-up. Okay, so we go over to Cherie's house. She's having a newborn photo shoot. This baby is so cute, and I cannot believe Cherie just had this baby. She's tiny. So this baby is so cute, Javon. They're doing this newborn photo shoot. They're posing him. Cherie is wearing a big ring on her left hand. Christine asks about it and if it's an engagement ring. And Cherie's like, no, I've had this for years. This is a promise ring from him. And Christine says it's huge. And then Christine says to the lady that just had a baby, it's a huge disgrace in the Asian culture to have a baby when you're not married. She says she knows what it's like to be judged by culture. But then we see her just say to Cherie, if I told my mom I was pregnant without being married, she would have called me a slut. Now I understand that Christine was trying to relate to her about being judged, but you don't say that to a new mom. Cherie didn't say anything back. She just kind of looked stunned, as you would. That's kind of a crazy thing to say to somebody. Okay, so for the final scene of the show, we go to this moon festival party. Now, this seems to be hosted by Kelly and her mom. Her mom is there. So we see Kevin being sweet with her mom and saying the way to a girl is through her mom. You impress her mom. Kevin has a thing for Kelly. He's also being sweet with Kelly. Kelly asks her mom about Andrew, and mom says, yeah, he's a nice guy. Yeah, right. They then ask about Kevin, and mom says also, yeah, he's a nice guy. So she's not wanting to get in the middle of this. Kim asks Kelly what's up with her and Kevin, and Kelly's like, nothing. Like, they're flirting, but she's not really willing to admit if there's anything more. Kim says something's up with Kevin and Kelly. They flirt all the time. So they all sit around and they talk, right? And this whole Anna's house / penis pump thing comes up. Kevin tells Kevin tells Guy and Kim to apologize. And they say that, they're saying, oh, you're just saying that because you don't want to offend your sugar mama. Because again, Anna bought him all these new clothes, this Dior in the last episode. And they think he's just sticking up for her for that reason. I love Kevin. I believe that he's just a nice guy and he's being a nice guy. To camera, Kevin says, Anna is so kind and so giving. Why would you want to F with somebody like that? Kim says she doesn't understand why Kevin is so upset. Kevin said, "Who raised you, wolves?" Well, she gets so pissed, she throws a drink on him. Not only does it hit him, it hits a couple people near him, and I'm thinking, oh my God. Even Kane is saying, this is $100,000. So she ruined a bunch of couture that night. So Kevin says, "Thanks, Kim. I'll send you the dry cleaning bill." Kevin then says that she needs to learn some manners, and he gets pissed and he leaves. And that's how the episode leaves off. So I mean, again, I love Kevin. I love Kane. I liked Kim, but I did not like her this episode at all. I thought it was really shitty what she did. So that's it for the episode, you guys. So I'm really enjoying this series. You guys seem to be enjoying it too, so I'm going to stick with it and see how far we get. I don't know if I'll do them all, but we'll just see. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Who's your favorite? Who's your least favorite? If you're enjoying the show, if you'd seen it before, or if this is your first viewing like me. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you all stay safe, stay healthy, have a fantastic week, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.